This video will take you through how to complete Bronze Model 2. Before we start, we'll have a little look at our model, and you can see that we have something essentially as a box that has the inside completely cut away. So how we want to start, again, if we look at the model tree at the side, we'll be able to see where we started this model. If I pull my ender part up to the beginning, you'll see we started life with a simple cube, which started with a square, and then we used our extrude command. Our next step was to cut out the middle part, and you can see right through. We then progress with cutting out the next section, again clearly able to see right the way through, and then finally cutting out the section at the top. Again, all the sizes for this particular model are shown on the PowerPoint you have for Bronze Model 2. So let's begin modelling. As before, we start with a new part, ensuring that we're selecting metric, and then go on to create a standard part. Click and create. We're going to start with our first sketch. Again, I'm going to start on my XY plane, and I'm going to draw a rectangle. Again, at this stage, not worrying about the size or whether it's square or whether it's rectangular. I'm now going to dimension. So the size we have here is 100. You'll get that from the elevation on your worksheets, and our height up is 100. So that's my basic first sketch. I can now finish the sketch and proceed to turn my 2D sketch into my 3D model by extruding. Again, the distance here you will see on your plan view, that's the view looking down on the top, is 100 millimeters, and we can OK. So that's our first basic shape, okay, our basic cube being drawn. Again, get comfortable rotating. You're able to move between the different views by using the little box at the top. So our next step is to cut the inside out, and we do that in 3 stages. We're going to start by sketching onto our first surface. I'm going to start by drawing in the square that we're going to cut away. I need to know the size, and you'll see in the elevation that the distance between the top edge and the inside edge it's cutting away is 10, and it's the same over on this side, and that's repeated on the other. So selecting the 2 edges, let's try that again, selecting our edges and putting our value of 10 in. Our size here, if we know the top to the bottom is 100 and we know the gap here is 10 and 10, that tells us that the size to the side here must be 80. Again, we can repeat our dimension at the side. And our size along the top here, again, is going to be 80. I'm now going to finish my sketch. So I now need to extrude our middle section, but this time I do not want to add the material on. I want to subtract the material by using our cut. We can cut through any distance, or I can simply say cut through all, and OK. So now I can see I have a box that's completely hollow. Again, just bringing myself back to a sensible starting position. I'm now going to sketch on the right hand side, and I will start again with a square. Now, if you take your time, you'll notice that a line has appeared, and that's prompted me to where material has been cut from the other side. So I can use this to help me with my dimensions. Again, distance here is 10. Distance between our two sides here is going to be 80. And I know that size there is going to be 10. I can now finish the sketch. I can extrude. Again, selecting the surface, not wishing to add the material on, but I wish to cut the material. Again, the distance it's cutting through is 100, or I can simply say cut through all of the model and OK. So I now have two parts removed. Now I need to sketch on the top surface. So again, I'm going to tell it, I'm going to sketch on the top, aiming for my rectangle. And again, if I take my time, you'll see that it's found where I've cut material from before. So I don't need to dimension this. I can check my size. I'll just accept. So some of the sizes have been done, some double check. So look to change or check my bottom size down here. And you'll see that size is 10. So I'm not going to do any more dimensions on this. Okay, you can see the size here is 10, so it's fine. I'm going to finish the sketch, extrude. Again, there's my surface. It's looking to add on. I'm looking to remove. So I'm going to subtract by cutting away the material and press OK. And that is our bronze model 2 complete. Again, as before, please save this model into your own folder and simply call it Bronze Model 2. Thank you.